Hello my dear friends, it's Yuri Tsvetkov, and today we have one or maybe even two reasons to make a new video about the golf statistics of the best rounds, because on this first day on the Sanderson Farm Championship we have two players who one of them have finished to play. The Charley Hoffman have played with the result 64 -8. And plus that we have the second player, the Jimmy Walker, who is oh yeah, he is also finished. Okay, so we have two players who finished to play and have the score -8. There are some reasons to expect. Just a second. Oh no, I'm not sure that we can expect. Oh, maybe Michael clicking have some reasons to play with such a score, but I'm not sure that he could do it. So anyway, as you know, the best rounds are quite different from the average rounds which are played by the golfers during this season. What is this difference is a mere subject of these videos which I'm making. First of all, to have the analytical information to make such decisions, and plus that to save for the history, stroke by stroke gain, play by play of the golfers who are playing with such huge results. So we will start from the Charley Hoffman. And I hope that if I will see that we could not make quite a short video, I will try to distribute them for two parts, and to make the second one about the results of the Jimmy Walker. So, Charley Hoffman. First of all, take a brief look for his total statistics during this day. So we see the driving distance is 303.5 yards. This is better than average. The driving accuracy percentage is 64.3%. It is also better than average. The greens and regulations 83%. Again, much more better than average, and the strokes gained from the putting 2.1. So from 8 points strokes gained today, 2.1 were gained from the putting. It seems that maybe 0.2 strokes were gained from the driving distance, driving accuracy from the tee shots, and it seems that most of his advantage he have received from the approaching. As we can see, he have made one bogey. And this connection, 83% of the greens and regulation is, just a second, it's approximately 5 greens were not achieved in regulation. Oh no, only 4 were not achieved in regulation, and or maybe 3 of them. And this connection, we can expect that his scrambling was also very good. Approximately 66 or maybe 75%. So in this connection, all 3 components of his game were all 4 components of his game was very good, but driving and driving accuracy of the tee shots were maybe not so highly useful as the other 3 components of the game. The strokes gained from the approaching, strokes gained around the greens, and strokes gained from the putting. So now we will start to analyze the hole by hole game. He have started from the first one. We will not concentrate on the holes which were played in the par, because in my opinion they are not so highly informative. Maybe they are just a little bit informative about the that statistics, about that expectations of the better game than he had usually. So we can see that it was very good approaching from 121 yards to the hole for 13 feet and 6 inches to the hole only, but this time he could not convert this this approach in the birdie, and this connection he have played in the par. On the next hole, it was not so good approaching to the green, and the ball have stayed in 25 foot and 2 inches to the hole on the green. For 105 yards to the hole, it's not so good result. It's not much more better than average, and he was need also to make 2 putts to have a birdie. On the next hole, par 5, the par 5 holes are highly important for good results. We can see that his second stroke was not so perfectly good. Maybe it was a special tactics, but anyway, from 264 yards to the hole, he have made very short stroke to the left far away for 150 yards to the hole. After that, from distance 127 yards to the hole, he have attacked the green, highly successful, and this birdie were made mostly from the approach into the green. And after that, he have made this short stroke to the green to 2 feet and 8 inches only, and he have made a first birdie with 1 putt. On the next hole, he have made a good tee shot to the green in 12 foot and 4 inches, and this time the probability becoming to work for himself, as in the most other best scoring rounds, because 12 foot and 4 inches is a probability of the first putt is less than from the green. The probability of the first putt is less than maybe 40%, and this time he could convert it in the 1 more birdie. On the next hole, we can see approximately the same situation, and again we can see that he have played the par 5 holes, and he was very conservative. He have made the tee shots, very good tee shots for himself, but he was on 283 yards to the hole. After that, he is making just the iron stroke for 175 yards to the left far away, and he was on the distance 120 yards to the hole. After that, he is making very good attacking of the green. The ball was on the fringe in 12 feet and 6 inches to the hole, and he is making 1 putt. And again, this hole was made mostly from the putting, because the putting from this distance was a probability approximately 33% only. After that, he is making 1 more birdie, 4th consecutive birdie on the par 4 hole. The first stroke was a good 308 yards to the left far away, and from this position, from 168 yards to the hole, he is making very perfectly approach to the green, and we can see that our proportion that he was very successful exactly in approaching in this day is working very well. And he was in the 7 feet and 6 inches to the hole only, and he's making 1 putt from this distance, and the usual probability of 1 putt from such a distance is very close to 50%. Next hole he have played in the par. It was not something seriously unusual. He have made quite usual, maybe less than usual, less better than usual first stroke to the green, and after that he was need 2 putts to make a par. So after that we can see where come his 1 bogey in this day. Why he was not a bogey free on this day? So it was par 4. And the first stroke was on the right far away in 134 yards to the hole. It seems that it was not so big problem for him, but he was stayed in the right green side bunker. After this stroke in 36 feet and 7 inches to the hole. From this distance he have made the sand saving, trying to stay safe to the green, and he was in 10 feet and 11 inches to the hole, but he couldn't convert it in the one putt, and ball have stayed in 4 inches to the hole only. But anyway, it was a bogey. So the bogey was mostly the reason of the second stroke, which were not so highly successful. The approach to the green was not so highly successful, and sand safe were also not so perfect as it necessary to have better result that he had this day. So on the 9th hole, he have made 5th birdie, and he have finished the first 9 -4. So the first stroke was good by not so good by distance and not so good by accuracy, because it was stayed in the fairway bunker and 118 yards to the hole. But after that, he have made very good stroke from the fairway bunker on the green in 3 feet to the hole, and he have made one more birdie this way. After that, on the hole number 10, it was par 3, and he could not attack the green by the first stroke. And this connection, he have made scrambling on this hole. He have saved the par. The second stroke was on the green, and he was very close to the chip in, but the ball have stayed in 6 inches to the hole, and it was easy to make a par for him. On the next hole, par 5, and we need to say that on par 5 he is playing very perfectly, making birdie for birdie on the par 5s exactly. So after first stroke, he was on the right fairway in 225 yards to the hole. After that, he is making a very good attack of the green from such a distance for 32 feet and 8 inches to the hole. So this time he have decided to attack the green on the par 5, I mean. And after that, it was easy task to make 2 putts, and he have did it, and he received one more birdie. Next hole was par 4, very good first stroke to the right fairway, and 125 yards to the hole only. It seems that it was one more reason to expect the birdie, but this time approach was not so perfect. Usual distance for usual proximity for such a distance, 16 feet, and he was near 2 putts from this distance. It was quite reasonable. But on the next hole, he have converted approximately the same distance on the green. It was par 3 hole. The same distance, the 13 feet and 6 inches to the hole, he have converted in the one more birdie. This 7 birdie for himself this day. And on the next hole, it was par 5. This time he could not make one more birdie. So par 5, he have played with the average scoring 4.25. This day, it's very good result, better than average. So the first stroke was in the right rough. From the from right rough, from the distance to 176 strokes, 176 yards, he have made a first stroke to the right fairway, and he was in 117 yards to the hole. But this time he was need 3 strokes to finish this hole. So he have made a first stroke to the green on 21 foot and 2 inches to the hole, and after that he have made 2 putts from this distance. We will see later that 21 feet were the distance from which he have played one putt with probability approximately 50%, because on the later holes he could make one more birdie from approximately the same distance. But on the next hole it was par 4. It looks like that it was short par 4. So he have made the first stroke to the right fairway, just 260 yards to the 60 yards, very short stroke. And after that, from distance 109 yards to the hole, he have attacked the green, but very close to with good proximity to the hole, and he for distance 4 feet and 8 inches to the hole only, and he have made one birdie from this distance. One more birdie from this distance. Next hole was par 4, and the first stroke in the right fairway, 276 yards to the hole. Quite a long par 4. Oh, excuse me, I'm not on this hole. I'm terrible sorry, it was my misclick. So the 16th hole was par 4 and not so long as it seems, thanks to my mistake. So after the first stroke he was in the right intermediate and 153 yards to the hole. After that he have attacked the green and was in 35 feet and 2 inches to the hole, and from this distance he was need to make 2 putts. So on the 17th hole, it was par 4 again. First stroke was in the left fairway, not so long, 284 yards, and the distance was 143 yards to the hole after this stroke, and he have attacked the green and the ball have stayed 21 feet and 10 inches to the hole. In the usual round, it's mean that we can expect just a par, but in the best rounds, which were finished with the scoring -8 and more, it's very oftenly is becoming 1 putt only. And this time he have made 1 putt from this distance and he have made a birdie. So it's a quarter series difference from the average rounds and between average rounds and the best rounds. And in the 18th hole, it was also par 4. He have made a first stroke for 307 yards to the right fairway in 179 yards to the hole. After that he have attacked the green again, and he was in 24 feet and 8 inches to the hole, and we can see that after this first putt he was very close to the 1 more birdie, but the ball have stayed in 8 inches to the hole only. So the proximity of the first putt were perfect for him from such a distances from 25 feet, and he have converted exactly positions of the ball, exactly such proximity after approaching in some perfect birdies, what is seriously unusual for his usual or average rounds. So in this connection, we need to say that mostly the best rounds are different for the golfers thanks to the perfect approaching and thanks to the perfect putting. Thanks to the perfect approaching with the big probability of the greensand regulation, which is more than 80%, and thanks to the strokes gained from the putting from the distances more than 50 feet, from 50 to 25 feet approximately from such distances. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see you on my channel. Have a good tournament, have a good golf, and I hope that these videos will be also useful for you to understand that different aspects of the game have different values for achieving the best scoring in the golf rounds. Thank you very much. Have a good day.